Hey everyone, welcome to another video. So today is 4th of May and today is Bengal election final results. So of course at 8 a.m. we all were ready. We opened the TV and we were ready to see what the election results are. And then slowly and gradually the numbers came. Few numbers were very low, few numbers were quite a lot. Like in the first 2 hours, some of the news channels showed actually all the 293 seats, which was not actually possible. So I once had like 6 news channels in front of me looking at their numbers in like 3 screens because I'm very much invested in Bengal elections this time. So what I thought was, why to follow all of these channels when you can actually make something of your own? So what I did instead was I went to this election commission official site, and then this is the West Bengal election. So we had like multiple election results today. So this is West Bengal election. So right now it is 4:22 p.m. So of course we know which party has almost won. The results are coming, and the constituencies are actually declaring which party has won. But this was actually pretty interesting in the first 1 or 2 hours, around 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock in the morning. So in this one, what you can see, if I click on details, you will get some more details about which party has how much of lead, how much of constituencies are they leading in, and how many have they won. And here, if you go all constituencies at a glance, here you can actually get the dump of all the data, right? What is the margin by which this particular party is leading in which constituency, and then this is one page. You have 15 pages, right? So I just thought that, okay, this is the website which updates every few seconds maybe by the election commission official people. So why not make a dashboard which would give me real-time information of all of these data? Alright, so this is the dashboard that I created using the application Claude, of course, my favorite. So as you can see, there are a lot of information which I will give a breakdown one by one. So West Bengal election result 2026, 294 assembly constituencies, live trends. And then this is a timer that goes, so every 60 seconds it updates, the whole dashboard updates. The last update was May 4th at 4:25, which is like just 1 minute back or a few seconds back. And you also have a button to refresh it. That's fine. Now, of course, we know in Bengal election we just have two major parties, BJP and TMC. So this is what the status currently is. BJP is leading in 192 seats, out of which they have won already 6 seats. TMC is leading in 88 seats, out of which it has won only 1 seat, right? Now, we can of course cross check over here. If we go to home, and these data 193 versus 87, you would actually see over here as well. 192 versus 88. I think in the next refresh it will refresh well, so it will exactly match. I have matched these numbers multiple times. It is working absolutely fine. So this has updated 193 and 87. This would also update. Now moving on, we have all of these constituencies where the BJP has has won, or either it is leading as of now. So all of these green dots, the results of these constituencies are out, and these are actually WIP, work in progress. It is being counted. Now you can see this is the number which is by what margin is BJP actually leading TMC or in that constituency. So you can see all of these constituencies where BJP is leading and by what margin of votes it is leading. And this percentage over here, 14.7, for example, this is the margin divided by the total number of shares that would be there in that constituency. So BJP is leading by like 15% margin in this particular constituency. So this way the percentage of margin is also pretty important. So yeah, as I scroll down, it is in descending order. So if I go down, so this one, for example, Shrirampur, this is the number of votes by which it has margin in Shrirampur. so on and so forth. Similarly, for here in this TMC card, we can see in Bali, for example, TMC is only leading by 821 shares, which is pretty tight margin. Yeah, so this is how we are showing over here. Now, let us again compare this 192 versus 88 with election number. So election, you can see 192 and 88. So now it is completely in sync. It changes every now and then. So of course it may not be exactly the same all the time. Now, what are the other insights that I have? Seats at risk. That means what number of seats is BJP leading in, and which have a margin of less than 2000 votes. So for example, here we can see these seats have less margin, 2000 votes only. So these seats can actually go to TMC as well because the margin is pretty less. Here as well, TMC is leading on 6 seats, which has a margin of less than 2000. So again, here also things can go otherwise as well. It can actually come to BJP, and I'm very much interested in this seat as well because this is, yeah, so this is where my home is, so this is pretty important for me. Anyways, let's see. Currently TMC is leading over here, but it can come to BJP, we never know. All right, how settled are the leads? Now, out of 198 seats, it is almost confirmed that BJP will have this many seats. It is shown as a bar thing, and medium probability is this, and volatile number of seats are these. Like 39 seats are volatile, 94 seats are like medium risk, 65 seats are confirmed as of now, and as and when the the progress would be made in terms of counting, the green bar over here will actually expand. All right, now overall counting progress. What is the overall counting progress? Now, if I show you, you can see the highlighted portion. This is highlighted till this point, and this is blank. So this is highlighted only till this point, right? So this actually shows what is how many rounds of counting has been done for this particular constituency. For example, in Barasat, there has to be 22 rounds of counting, but only 10 has been done. So the highlighting is only done till this point. So this way, if I scroll up, we have a few handful where the counting is completely done, and they have announced BJP as winner over here. And for this one, TMC, they have announced TMC as winner only in one. But the counting is, by the way, done in Matia Blues as well. And of course, TMC will win by a very large margin, 87,000, which represent like 48% of the total votes over there. All right. Yeah, so based on this, overall counting which has been done is around 65%. So around 35% is still yet to be counted, and then winners to be announced. Now, featured candidates, of course, the current chief minister, I think I can say current chief minister is Mamata Banerjee right now, and she is leading by around 5,000 votes in Bhawanipur. Now, Bhawanipur is again a very hot seat over here. And then we have Suvendu Adhikari versus Mamata Banerjee over here. And this margin is very important to note. So earlier it was around 24,000. It went down and then again down. So now Mamata Banerjee is leading by around 5,000 votes. But I'm pretty sure it's very thin. Like the margin is very thin. So anything can happen over here. But Suvendu Adhikari is also contesting from Nandigram over here. In which he is actually leading by 9,000 votes. Again, not very tight, like it is actually a very tight margin. And then in Diamond Harbour, we have Panna Lal. So Diamond Harbour is also kind of one of the hot seats. So that is why I have a card over here, because I wanted to view this Diamond Harbour specifically. Alright, so this was the dashboard that I created, and it was all done in just 10 minutes using 5 detailed prompts. The first prompt was the most detailed, and then the subsequent prompts were just fine-tuning of the dashboard that I had. So yeah, really good. And by the way, you would say that Mudit, this number of yours was not matching, right, Mudit? So how do you know all of these numbers are correct? So what I did was I called my dad and I showed him that see what have I made in like just 10 minutes. he is always skeptical. He was like, okay, you made it with AI. Okay, wait, let me check. So he asked me some numbers. I told that, okay, from for example, from this one, BJP is leading by 3166. He actually went into this election commission website. He actually went to this page because he watches those numbers from here directly. He actually went to this page exactly and then cross checked. So let me cross check right now. Anything that has a name with B. Okay, we can see Bhawanipur only. That's the hot seat. Bhawanipur over here. Mamata Banerjee is leading by 5349 votes. We have a card over here, says 5349. So this is right. Bali, for example, very critical, only 821 votes. Very tight margin, Bali. So we can see BAL, it would be in the first page. So let's go over here and let's cross check. Bali TMC is leading by 821. 5 out of 15 rounds have been counted, and here also you can see Bali 5 out of 15 rounds counted, 821. So this is absolutely accurate data. Pulls every like 4 3 2 1 0, and then it is pulling the data again and it would refresh. In the video I told 65 something percent, now it is 66.2, because as and when the counting is progressing, it is increasing. So yeah, this is what I made. I just loved this. After I made this, I was not looking at any news channel. I was like, okay, I have my own data and I just am looking at this dashboard and I know whatever I want to know. So really happy making this. You should also try Claude. It is one of the best. So yeah, that's it for this video. Thank you. Bye bye.